won the championship,
Right.
obviously, is also good for her.
2-all. Tots Carlos gets it off the block, so they're up 3-2. To the delight of the UP fans to it, yes, and they stop because it's become some sort of an iconic celebration for them, even in the men's team back in the day.
Yeah.
As Tots Carlos finds the corner here and gets the lead.
Boom, after their training in Japan. Normally, the teams are like that. If
With
they go,
Coach Jerry Ipa.
yes,
Correct,
when they go to a different country, they
Ulit. Ayel goes back to Tots and reverses and gets the biggest lead of the match at 8-4. Dorog able to cut it back. Clemente unable to put it away. Altomea sets it to Carlos, and Tiamzon gets a hand on that. Breaks the 2-0 run. You have your eyes on Tots.
He is, and
Right.
given his track record, my goodness, are you going to question him?
No. Not a wise move.
Yep.
Tots Carlos gives him a 6-point lead.
Carlos.
And here,
Playing well for UP. That's a good sign for Coach Gotti. And the cap from with
to Des Clemente's team. Carlos, that's her first
Off the block.
point
Tots
and
Carlos.
attack point here. Underneath.
That's
It was a check. Now that happened right in front of us, and it's still hard to see. It's a check. Serving 7-5. What a serve. Good serve. Tots. That's another off the block.
Off the block.
Check ball.
Carlos.
Si Majigs ko eh.
may mga magagalit.
Magalit sa akin. Marami na yan sigurado. In the meantime,
Carlos. Off
from
the
being
block.
down here, UP.
Well, Coach Ramil's got to change things up, finding that right chemistry, that right players to put in.
Carlos! And a donut
Carlos.
hole on the defense
Unstoppable.
of the Coach Ramil is tempted to call a timeout. Yes, he presses the button.
Timeout. Lady Spikers.
Play on. Malaki to, 2 puntos na kalamangan at this juncture. Now it's a 3-point lead. Dangerous times here.
Waitress inside, I think she plays open pa rin. So, mas maraming bola yung makukuha ngayon ni Tots Carlos kasi ang maganda yung pasa ng bola sa first ball pa lang. Ang options ng mga setter, either to go to open spikers or
Bendong to Paliton. Checked. And here comes UP on the attack. Carlos converts on the cross-court hit. And ending at 25-23. Tignan natin ulit yun. She struggled here in set number 1. Allies. So siya ngayon ang nagva-variate ng opensa. Siya na yung pumuntos para dito sa UE. But Carlos trying to counter. And Tots Carlos able to convert. Will get the point here. That was a good pickup though by Kat Arado. Yun nga lang, malapit na sa net.
likod ng defense niya.
Of course, Dorog spent a good time as the libero of UP in the past. And Tots Carlos getting the good mismatch.
Juncture of the match.
And hindi mo rin masabi, nerves, especially dito sa set number 5 as UP's blocking will continue to deny match point. Let's take a look at that kill block. Came from Tots Carlos, sending that one down. 14-9.
Negrito, ibibigay dito kay Malabanan.
Oh, good save.
What a save by Dorog. Tots Carlos!
Goes Tots Carlos.
A Gatorade. Doremdes, Negrito tossing it back to the UP side. Carlos going cross-court. Tots Carlos is feeling it.
Yeah, it wasn't the greatest of
From FEU on your screens. Tots Carlos breaks down the wall from the opposite side.
Yeah, you like the response of these players after that timeout.
And you hear the reaction. Meanwhile,
Well, wait, but you know what? I gotta salute Cathy
Okay.
Bersola.
Yeah.
She graduated summa cum laude pre-med. She's currently in med school and she finds the time look like a lift. That's why they don't just call it for the sake of calling. It's really how they see it.
Tots Carlos tipping that one home. That yung
Yeah.
mga service receives kasi nga Yun yung kahinaan nila. Well, that's based on the stats. Meanwhile, Tots Carlos, sinake ni Coach Godfrey yung kamay niya after that. Nag-appear sila ni Tots eh.
Oh, good serve.
Ginoo, going for a drop ball. Carlos got the elevation. And when she gets that, a very high chance, a huge percentage that she will get the point. Back for that hit. Somehow, FU gets it back to the UP side, and Tots Carlos will slam it down and score for UP. They are feeling it. This dancing. Tots Carlos.
She better watch it.
And Buitre gets it up. Estranero. Dorog with a hit. Estranero. Pupunta dito sa likod. Para kay Tots Carlos.
The entire match. Because we have seen that from Tots Carlos, but that's the first for today.
Estranero. Ho, ho, ho! Tots Carlos in the match.
Look at that set and Carlos.
Malabanan. Estranero. Carlos again. UP.
Get off the blockers. FU now can't seem to finish this.
FU. Negrito to Ginoo. Estranero. Carlos.
Wow. Oh, they needed that from their leader, Tots Carlos.
Tots Carlos. Smart play. Tots Carlos. Smart play. Do something amazing to bring UP back in it. Oh, Negrito gives it back to the UP side. Carlos! Wow! 21 big points for the captain of the UP Lady Maroons, Tots Carlos, showing some emotion. She has put FU at match point here. Estranero to Carlos. And Tots Carlos with 22 points now.
198 in that first point coming from Sisi Rondina.
Tots with the answer.
Carlos.
And the two most probably explosive and probably heavy-handed attackers of the two teams, Rondina and Carlos.
Looking to play better here in the second round in her final year for Coach Kung Reyes.
That's a nice fast attack. Nice fast set coming from us to reinstall a 5-point lead.
Walang hindi na talaga together with Ea Laure.
Carlos.
That twisting sends it to the other side. 1-2. Dorog picks it up. Estranero free ball. Picar opens to Laure. Access denied by the veteran Tots Carlos.
Its defense starts with their first ball, aided by their
Points, 12 points earlier. You have to get some momentum going into the next set. No?
Napaka-importante.
Oh, what a cannon!
Carlos.
A detonation!
From Tots Carlos.
You hear the sound?
Oh,
Coach Ronnie live
solid.
here. 21-11. You know, the good thing about this whole thing that UST is experiencing, especially in this match, when they have...
So 2 straight points for the UP Lady Maroons. Laxina from the back. Will not work. Estranero. Carlos puts it down.
Carlos.
Yeah, that's vintage Carlos for you.
You will spike off the game courtesy of this powerful hit from the back from Tots Carlos. Dorog. Estranero. Oh. And Tots able to take advantage of the net.
Carlos.
What a shot. And that's a good serve also from her. So this will be a free ball for UP. Ayel. Tots. Oh, dropping down the hammer.
Carlos.
That's what she needed, that. One solid hit, one good hit for UP.
been hit right there for Tots Carlos. Here comes Rosie. They go to her again. Nielva. Layug. Oh, the joust. Kept up by Estrañero. Tots looking to put it away.
Carlos.
And that's a set number 4. And look at the shot here by Tots Carlos. One of their leaders. Ending set number 4. Anticipation. Ball is loose. Here's Molde. Tots. Tots, that's
Back row
good.
attack. Capitana.
I was gonna say no block, but she opted for placement, not power in that hit.
Yeah. Look at the target there to the back of the defense. Aurelianeda. Estrañero to Tots. Oh,
Through the
breaks
block.
it down.
Capitana. Carlos.
In it.
Yep. Playing big for UP when it mattered. And as
Ramos was there. Here's Estrañero. Carlos. Landicho with a one-liner. Oh! UP takes the lead and arrives at match point.
everything pointed to the direction of an NU win, but somehow UP was able.
And only 2 points in their last match versus Ateneo.
Another good serve. This one's at the corner though.
Back row kill.
Number 1 scorer, most accurate spiker at 29%, good for number 4 in the competition.
It's not always up to
Doesn't follow.
one team, ano, yeah. Gumagaling talaga yung mga ibang team talaga.
Doon sa ating unang round,
Flora again, nabitin yung set sa kanya. Open kay Carlos sa kabila. Nobody home. Following the same storyline from set number 1 as Kiara Permentilla. Well, now Carlos with a dive. Rosier. And a chance here for UP who are down 3. Back road to Tots. Ponce underhands it to Kiara. Ramos puts it up. Carlos finishes the play.
Carlos.
And another exhausting rally.
isang beses lang nakalusot ang UP,
UP.
doon. Ngayon, UP na mas nananaig pag
Estrañero goes back road to Tots. Nakalusot. That's a point.
Carlos.
Ave couldn't get to it.
2 set points.
Timeout, Lady Falcons.
One is played better.
Totoo yan.
Quality-wise,
Oo.
ano? The way they're playing.
Sa kompleto.
Back row kill. Carlos.
But it's not saved. And it's back with Adamson. Byrne is waiting in the wings. Tacoron gets the ball. And Carlos denies access.
2. Adamson earlier had 8 set points, equivalent to 8 match points.
Subscribe to ABS-CBN Sports YouTube channel and click the bell button to be updated with our latest games.